On August 17th, 2024, history was made. 2,805 players, nearly 3,000 players, logged on to Star Wars Galaxy's Legends server. This broke records for the largest event in Star Wars Galaxy's Legends history. Nothing even comes close to how many people participated in this event. And I am sure some can argue that you may have never seen this many players on a Swig server in general, even going back to the live days. I know for a fact I never saw this many players gathered up even on the largest servers at the most busiest times. Players from all over the world gathered together. They met in the City of Clouds, under the twin suns of Tatooine, on a rainy day on Corellia, and a beautiful day in Theed. These players gathered to show their love for a game that they've been enjoying for 21 years, standing in defiance against all odds. For a game just 13 years ago could have been nothing more than a memory in 2024. They stood together and they stood united because the Legends server officially outlived the servers from back in the day, the SOE Star Wars Galaxy servers that launched back in 2003, the ones that were still around after some of them were even shut down. Servers such as Berea, Starsider, Ahazi, and of course my home, Chilastra. Everyone from those servers gathered together to celebrate the life of this game, not the death of it. Normally, if you look up the name Star Wars Galaxies, you'll get a lot of videos recommended to you about the death of Star Wars Galaxies, alright, what happened to it, what went wrong with Star Wars Galaxies, how Star Wars Galaxy died. And I get it. Star Wars Galaxies has a controversial past, and people like to talk about it. But the thing is, this game is still alive. In fact, it's doing better than it ever has, and I'd argue it's in its golden age. I don't think it's ever been this popular for many years, maybe not even since it's launched. To be clear, I like the pre-CU all the way to NGE. I like all versions of Star Wars Galaxies, and I hope that everyone takes the time to play every version of it. I think they all have their merits. I do believe ultimately it doesn't matter which server did this. It doesn't matter if it was emulator server, if it was the Infinity server, if it was the Restoration 3 server, if it was the Legend server, or someone else. What's important here is that it happened. That nearly 3,000 players got online together to make history and celebrate the fact that their game that they love so much is still going to this day. Star Wars Galaxies is not dead. It's not trying to claw its way out from the grave. It is soaring and it is alive more than it ever has been. And I do believe it'll continue to live for a very long time as long as people continue to enjoy it and appreciate it. If you made it this far, thank you for listening to me. I'm a little bit more passionate in this video than I normally am. I usually try to have a bit more of a structured video, but for me, this was a very important moment because honestly, I never thought I'd get to see this game again when it died back in 2011, and it was something that I spent a lot of my years in life on. It was very important to me. But looking at it now and seeing that it's gone to these points, even though I don't play it like I used to, I really don't have the time to always be playing Star Wars Galaxies, and a lot of my friends and other people I know of that went back to play have definitely surpassed me in time, but my thing is that I still like to come back and appreciate what was made all those years ago and what people still enjoy to this very day. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please like and subscribe. You have a good rest of your day. Take care.